The quiet forest. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there lay a mysterious forest known as the quiet forest. It was a place where the trees whispered secrets, the rivers hummed lullabies, and the wind carried stories from distant lands. But what made this forest truly unique was its silence, a deep, calming quiet that seemed to wrap around anyone who entered. People said the forest had a soul, and those who listened closely could hear its heartbeat. One day, a young girl named Alara stumbled upon the quiet forest. She was running away from the noise of her village, the shouting, the laughter, the constant chatter. Alara longed for peace, and the forest seemed to call out to her. As she stepped inside, the noise of the world faded away, replaced by the soft rustling of leaves and the gentle chirping of birds. She felt as if the forest had been waiting for her all along. As Alara ventured deeper, she noticed something strange. The animals of the forest didn't make a sound. The birds flew silently, the deer tread lightly, and even the babbling brook seemed to hush as she approached. It was as if the forest was holding its breath, waiting for something or someone. Alara felt a strange connection to this place, as though she was part of its story. In the heart of the forest stood an ancient tree, its branches stretching high into the sky. Alara felt drawn to it. As she approached, she heard a faint whisper. "Welcome, Alara," the tree seemed to say. Startled, she looked around but saw no one. The tree's voice was soft and soothing, like a lullaby. "You have come to learn the forest's secret," it continued. "But first, you must listen, not with your ears, but with your heart." Alara sat beneath the tree, closing her eyes and focusing on the silence around her. At first, it was unsettling. She was used to the noise of the world, and the quiet felt strange. But as she sat there, she began to hear things she had never noticed before, the rhythm of her own heartbeat, the soft rustle of leaves, the distant hum of the earth. She realized that silence wasn't empty, it was full of life. Days turned into weeks, and Alara spent her time in the forest, learning its ways. She discovered that the animals communicated through gestures and expressions, and the trees shared their wisdom through the wind. The forest taught her patience, mindfulness, and the beauty of stillness. One day, the whispering tree spoke again. "You have learned well, Alara. Now, take this gift and share it with the world." Alara left the quiet forest, carrying its lessons in her heart. When she returned to her village, she noticed how loud and chaotic it seemed. But instead of feeling overwhelmed, she brought the forest's calm with her. She taught the villagers to pause, to listen, and to find peace in the quiet moments. Slowly, the village began to change, becoming a place of harmony and understanding. Years passed, and Alara grew older. She often returned to the quiet forest, feeling its embrace like an old friend. One day, as she stood beneath the whispering tree, she heard its voice once more. "You are now the keeper of the forest," it said. "Protect its silence, and share its wisdom with those who seek it." Alara nodded, knowing she had found her purpose. Alara spent the rest of her life as the forest's guardian, guiding those who sought its peace. The quiet forest became a sanctuary for the weary, a place where people could escape the noise of the world and find solace in the silence. Alara's story spread far and wide, inspiring others to embrace the power of stillness. Even after Alara was gone, the quiet forest remained, its silence as profound as ever. People said that if you listened closely, you could still hear her voice, carried on the wind, reminding the world to pause, to breathe, and to listen. And so, the forest's legacy lived on, a timeless whisper in a noisy world.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 5 A Minute Storybook for more motivational content.